Good morning once again. Time to have a little fun. You know, the Kirkland Lake Gold Miners have recently hired a new coach and general manager, Trevor Ritchie. Trevor's in studio with us. Good morning, Trev. How are you?
Good morning, Fergie. I'm good.
Welcome to town, first of all. I've just recently learned you've secured a place to live.
We have secured a place to live, and my wife and son and daughter are excited to be heading up here June 30th and calling Kirkland Lake home.
Right on. Good to know that you are moving your family to town.
Yeah, you know what? My wife's my biggest supporter, and when I was offered the position to come to Kirkland Lake, she said, we're all going to be a part of the community, and let's grow. And let's do this it's an adventure for us. My son and daughter are very excited to be in the Kirkland Lake community and very excited to get in the swimming pool here at the rec center.
Aha. So let's talk about the family. Your wife, Michelle.
She, again, one of my biggest supporters, but she works as a ward clerk right now currently in Elliott Lake. With the move, she's going to stay at home a bit for the summer, help get things kind of settled and ready to go.
Okay.
And if something comes along, something comes along. She's all in as part of this adventure, and away we go.
Tell us about the kids.
I have a son, Hank. Hank is 4.
Okay.
He'll be going to St. Jerome's School starting in September.
You've got that all set up already?
All done, registered.
Wow.
Ready to go.
Wow.
They're very excited to meet him there. Mm-hmm. My daughter's Blake. She's going to be 3, and she'll be maybe doing some daycare or whatever.
Okay.
Both very busy. And when you come out to the gold miners games, you will know when they are there.
When the club made the announcement of your hiring, we know you were with the Elliott Lake Wildcats for the past couple of seasons. Prior to that, give us the Trevor Ritchie story.
I've been involved with hockey since I was growing up, but coaching-wise, I spent some time in Blind River doing some scouting for them and some video stuff for them, and then went to, I coached women's hockey at Laurentian University Club Hockey in Aurelia, and from there went on to manage a Barrie AAA team, scouted for the Flin Flon Bombers in the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League for 2 years. Then on my way to Elliott Lake, I was Corey Bricknell's assistant coach for a year and a half. Mm-hmm. Corey went on to an adventure in Hungary, and I took over as general manager and co-coach there. And, one thing ends, another door opens. And
exactly.
Here I am in Kirkland Lake, ready to hit the ground rolling and get things going in the direction we all want it to go.
One of the big advantages I think you would have had over other coaches applying for the job is your knowledge of the NOJHL, knowing caliber of coach you're up against.
Yeah, and the knowledge of the league and the relationships of the league and the relationships I have with the general managers and the coaches and knowing the guys and knowing who you're up against and knowing their style and what they bring every night. And coming from the Western Conference to the Eastern Conference, some people say, well, you don't know our side. We've played you 4 times in the last 2 years. Yeah. Everybody changes on the go, but systems are systems, and you make the adjustments. And, we know what Hearst brings. We know what Powassan brings on a nightly basis, and we're going to be ready for them. And that's how I'm going to, approach things.
This junior hockey world, particularly in this league, there's lots of turnover from year to year. I know there are 15, maybe 16 eligible returnees. We've had that in the past. On average, we get 4 or 5. Sometimes in a good year, you get 6 kids coming back. About the same going forward?
Yeah, 16 can return. And in junior hockey, and especially in the NOJHL, guys want to check out different routes. They want to check out different paths. And if you have a good year here, it's a development stage. It's development them to go somewhere. And that's our job, is to develop people first, citizens of Kirkland Lake, and hockey players. Yeah. And you know what? This year, I'm going to say if we get 5, 6 back, we're happy. And, the recruiting process has started. And I think our fans are going to like what's coming in here on a nightly basis. You're going to see a team that's going to work hard every night. It's going to play 200 feet. We're going to be in a lot of games, hopefully on the right side, but we're not coming in to just say, hey, you know what, we're in a rebuilding stage, not what we're about.
It sort of leads into the next question. In a perfect world, describe a Trevor Ritchie team.
My team will work hard. They're going to work hard, both ends of the ice, all 3 zones, all 5 lanes will be filled. They're coming to the rink every day to work. And when I say you're putting on your work boots, you're going to work, you're earning a spot to play, and we are going to be a team that comes hard at you, forecheck hard. I build from the net out. It's an old cliche, but hey, you need goaltending.
Yep.
You need goaltending and you need defense. In this league, I think you need big, strong defense who can move pucks but can also battle well. Offense will come. Offense will happen. I like to be a team that just keeps coming. It keeps coming. First period, we keep it close. Second period, we keep it close. Third period, we just keep getting stronger as the game goes on. And our fitness preparation and our off-ice stuff is going to build us that way. And that's community support, getting out in the community. That stuff builds our on-ice. Our off-ice character carries over to the way that we perform on the ice.
I know you've got a lot of people involved with the club, excited, and we've only just begun.
It's only just begun.
A whole new outlook this year, whole new attitude. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. You and I will reconvene again as we get a little closer to the season. And
thanks for having me, and stay tuned to those social media pages here in the next week, because there's going to be some exciting Kirkland Lake Gold Miners news coming out that our fans should be getting excited about.
Right on. That's Trevor Ritchie, the new head coach and general manager of your Kirkland Lake Gold Miners.